Obviously, great news coming over the last couple of days regarding the lockout, Brock, which does appear like it's going to come to an end very soon. John Clayton saying 98% sure this thing is going to get done. It looks like all teams are going to have some 3 days or so to negotiate with their current free agents. And that, of course, raises this question that we've talked about and gone over and over again. What do the Hawks do with Matt Hasselbeck during those 3 days? And what does he do?
Do they come off the one-year deal? Because I think that's pretty clear from all the different sources you talk to, and the people in the know say, hey, listen, at the end of the day, the Seahawks offered him a one-year deal. He wanted a 2-year deal. He wanted a little bit more security and what could be maybe the final big payday of his career. The Seahawks said, no, we're going to stand pat here, but that was February. And now we're sitting in late July. And now you're sitting in an incredibly shortened training camp. And now you have a new West Coast system in place, and you've seen other people go elsewhere. Does Matt's value increase? And will other teams, will Tennessee, will Minnesota, will somebody else step up and offer him a 2-year deal? I seem to think so. I seem to think that somebody else is going to come to him and say...
But the Hawks are going to have 3 days before anybody can come to him.
That is very true. That is very true. So will they step up their offer and do a 2-year deal?
If you're Matt, do you sign anything until you've at least seen
no,
whatever?
I don't think you do.
So he doesn't sign during those 3 days?
Unless it's a 2-year deal. If they come up to a 2-year deal and offer him a 2-year deal with 2-year money, yeah, I think he signs
that
immediately.
You think he signs it? He doesn't even wait to see whether somebody else is going to give him even more than that?
That's exactly right.
That's enough for him.
Tennessee's a new system. Doesn't know anybody in Minnesota. Yeah, I'm comfortable here. You're going to come up. You're going to meet my demands. You're going to come up to a 2-year deal. I think he signs.
If you're the Seahawks, do you need to see what goes on with the trade market before you can even consider that? Do you need to see where Kevin Cobb is? Do you need to see if Cincinnati is really going to hold firm on Carson Palmer?
Sure you do. You got to take in all that information. I would be surprised if this is done in that 3-day little window. I think the market will dictate some of that. I think the conversations with those guys you mentioned, I think just what Tennessee is willing to do. Is Tennessee really willing to come up to 2 years, 18, when they drafted Locker? So lots of good speculation and conversation. Mike, we're just a couple weeks away.
Nice.